Hello my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop. Okay, so I recently uploaded a video about a string change on my Baritone ukulele. So what I'd used, the strings I'd used on this was, it's actually classical guitar strings. Now, I wasn't overly happy with the sound. I mean, the D string, because it's a wound string, is okay. But the rest of them, particularly the G string, just sound very flat. Not much tone to them. So I'm going to change the strings again. And this time I'm using proper baritone ukulele strings. So if you look at the gauges of the strings, so that's the D, G, B, E, and you'll see that these first two are 35 and 30, and then we've got 33 and 28. Well, these two are both wound strings, so the D and the G string are wound strings, and as I said, these are the proper baritone ukulele strings, so they should sound a lot better. They weren't cheap, probably the equivalent of about $13 to $14, about 11 or 12 quid, something like that. But hopefully they should sound a lot better. So this is the strings that are on it at the moment, the classical guitar strings. I mean, that's just so flat. There. Not good. So I'm going to put these proper baritone ukulele strings on, and hopefully it will sound a lot better, as I said. Right, I need to just weight this tripod, stop it from tipping over. How's that going to work? Yep, that looks good. Okay, so I don't need many tools for this job. I need my string winder, bridge pin puller, and a pair of cutters. So I'll start by just loosening the strings off, using the winder just for speed. Okay, that's that one. So I'm really hoping these are going to sound better. I'm sure they will. I mean, they're the proper strings for the baritone. The problem with using the classical guitar strings is obviously they're meant for a longer scale, so the tension is different when you put them on a shorter scale instrument. You don't have enough tension for them to sound right. Right, they're all sufficiently loose, so to save time I'm just going to cut them. There we go, that's all those. And I'm going on holiday in a few days and I want to take this instrument with me, so I want to get it strung up now so that by the time I do go away the strings should have settled and be sounding right. Okay, so let's just take out the old strings. 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. Okay. So I'm going to use my little jobby just to put the bridge pins in, make sure they stay in the same place. As I said before, it doesn't really matter too much, but just in case there are any slight differences for any reason, it's just easier to keep them in the same place. That's 1, 2, coming out really easy because it was only recently, probably less than 2 weeks ago, that I changed these. And when we come across one that's going to be a problem. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. 3. That's that one. And 4. Right, so 3 of them have come out really easily. Got one here that's putting up a bit of a fight. So I don't have a standard sound hole to try and take that out through there, so I've got to try and get it out this way. There we go, that's got it, it's a bit tight. Okay, so let's open the new pack of strings. If anybody is interested what these are EJ87B. EJ87B. There is another one that this company makes. I can't remember the number of those, but they're slightly smaller gauge, or one of them is. Okay, so that's good. It looks as though these have actually got the ball ends on them. They're color coded. So the first string, the E string, is silver. Second string, B string, is purple. The third string, the G string, is green. And the fourth string, the D string, is black. Okay. Oh, no, they don't have them on. They're just labelled, color coded. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, again, I'll need to take the time to remove these things and tie them onto these strings. So I'll pause the video while I'm doing that. That's going to take me a little while, and I'll bring you back in 1 second. Okay, so I decided not to put the loops on them, the metal loop ends, so I've just gone with tying a knot on the end instead. It should hold just fine. That's how it's mostly done anyway, so they should be fine. And if they do slip out, I can always put those on later, but like I said, it should be absolutely fine. Okay, so I'm going to start, as I always do, with the inner 2 strings, which is the B and the G string, and then do the outer strings, the E and the D strings. Okay, so let's see, let's go with the second string, which is purple. It's that one there. So that's the B string. Let's just double check. That's interesting, it seems to be thicker. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh yeah, that's right. That is right. It's getting myself all confused. Okay, so B string, second string, goes in this one, right here. Okay. Then the third string, which is green, this one here. Definitely these are definitely going through the holes much easier without those metal loop ends on. There we go. That's that one. Okay. So I'm just going to wind those strings on a bit first. Easier if I turn it around for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, so the metal wound strings, I'm going to do the same way that I do the guitar strings, wrap them around a couple of times and then through the hole in the tuning peg. I'm going to go through the hole twice, so back through again. Okay, okay. That one, and just tighten it up a little bit. Okay, so with the unwound strings, I'm going to do those slightly differently in that I will just pull them up taut through the hole in the tuning peg, taut, round again and back through the hole a second time. So because these will stretch out much more than the metal wound strings, they will wind round several times before getting up to tension, so that will be fine. Let's wind that one on a bit. Okay, so put the other two strings in now. Okay, so the first string is silver, that's that one there. That's that one. Okay, and the fourth string, black. In. Okay, so once again the metal wound string, wrap around a couple of times, then through the hole. Okay, around again, back through the hole. Wind that on a bit. Okay, and the last string, pull it taut through the hole, back round again and back through the hole. These strings are very long. Down for time. Very good. Oh, what's happened there? Disappeared. Okay. And wind that one on. Okay, so that's all the strings in. I won't cut the ends off just yet until I've got them wound on a little bit. Okay. Let's start with this one. Let's just turn you round a bit, or turn me round a bit. Is that winding down the post? Yes, it is. Just make sure that goes down the post. Don't wind any further. I can tell already that these strings are 1,000 times better in sound. Right, I'm going to cut off the excess of the strings now. They're wound on enough that I know they're not going to slip out. 1, 2, 3, come on, and 4. Okay. I can tidy that up a bit. Okay, so cut all the ends off now. So just find my tuner. There it is, and we'll start to tune it up. So as I've said before, the baritone is tuned D-G-B-E, which is the same as the first 4 strings of a guitar. So when you're using the clip-on tuners, you set it to guitar. Okay, so here we go, start tuning up. And there goes my string. Brand new set of strings. Oh dear. Hopefully I've got enough to redo that. Okay, pause and we'll come back when that's re-strung. Okay, all that happened there was the bridge pin popped out, and I pushed it back in, tuned it up again, and as I was doing the D string, the same thing happened again. So I think these bridge pins don't fit very well, so I'm going to go and find another set of them, put a new set of bridge pins in and start again. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I managed to find some other bridge pins. These are white, the original ones were black. Really doesn't make any difference to me. So let's try again. These seem to fit a little bit tighter, so hopefully these won't pop out. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so that's my G. B. E. And D. Getting there. And they're not popping out. Who'd have thought it? Okay, that's more or less up to pitch. Obviously, because they're nylon strings, they'll keep stretching and dropping, and I'll have to keep retuning. I think I may need to adjust the nut, because obviously these are different strings to what I had on before, and they seem to be riding kind of high at the first fret, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Should be fine for the time being. G still sounds a bit flat to me. It's definitely better than the previous strings, but could be better yet. Oh, it's definitely better. Definitely better. Right, let's just keep the tuner on there for a minute, but switch it off. Just gonna cut that little end off there as well, because I know what will happen, it will catch on my fingers. So I'll just snip that end off. Okay, we're all good. Right, let me just check the tuning one more time. Yeah, it's already gone a bit flat. Bound to happen for new strings. Definitely much better tone, much better. Once they settle in a bit, they should sound really good. I mean, as I said, the classical guitar strings, they're meant for a longer scale, so you don't get enough tension on them on these. So these are proper baritone ukulele strings, so the tension is better. Much better. This tuner rattles a bit, so I'm going to take it off just to make sure there's no horrible noises. Check for buzzing. Yeah, there's no buzzing, it's all good. Yeah, that sounds much better. I'm much happier with those, and as I said, once they've settled in a bit and stretched and finished stretching, it will sound even better. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this this little episode on restringing a baritone ukulele again, but this time with the proper strings. And as I said, I'm really happy with the sound. And now I'll be able to take this on holiday with me. Happy days. When we're on holiday, I might or might not take a video or two and upload, because where we're going, it looks like it's going to be rather nice, and really looking forward to it. We're only having a 3-day break, but by golly, we've earned it. We haven't had a holiday for years, and it's only 3 days, but it's going to be the rest and relaxation that we need, because we've both been so busy these past few months. But you know, as I've said, it's paying off, but we're really looking forward to it. And I obviously will be continuing with the electric baritone ukulele project, and the newest project I've just started, the cigar box guitar project. A little bit more on that in the next video. Okay, so take care, please like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out.